Hey everyone, we're back for a quick look at what's inside the new Milwaukee M18 High Output CP30s. We're going to compare them to what's inside the 5.0, the 2.0, all fully charged, all working. I got a mimosa too. Don't drink and work, people. Alright, I already took the screws out of these two. When we'll just go through the whole motions with those. So, with the 5.0, to remove, you just have 4 T10 security Torx at the bottom. 1, 2, 3, 4. For the 5.0, you do not have to remove the sticker, so you can just lift straight up on the cap. Right under there you'll have your circuit board, terminals, and you should be able to just kind of pull it right out of its case. There you go. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10 18650 cells, and it's going to be real difficult to see what's in there. You can see here there's an S and an A, so that's a Samsung cells. And I cannot see any other numbering on it or lettering. You probably can take this apart, but I don't want to, so I'm not going to. So that's the 5.0 battery pack. Let's put it back in its case real quick. Just push down till it's seated. And I put it in the wrong way. Okay, so let's bring it back out. It's a snug fit, so just kind of wiggle it till it's free. Try not to break anything. Okay, got it free, so we'll turn it back around. The terminal portion is going to go towards this little curved section there. Just push down on the battery cage, not on the board. So line the board back up. Here's your lights. Get it back down. Just make sure it's seated, and then you can add the screws back to it. So we'll put that aside. For the 2.0, the battery label goes across the two halves of the shell, so we're either going to have to cut it, or we'll see if we can just kind of pick it up like this and pull along the bottom, so you can kind of just lay it down, and maybe if you have to send it in for warranty, they won't notice that you opened up your pack. They probably will, because that's... Yeah, we should probably just cut it, but we'll keep going with this. Okay, there you go. That should be released. Now you just pull the two halves apart and give this side a little bit more help. There you go. Now this is the compact 2.0. It just should be the same. You should just lift up the battery cage. Up. There you go. Now we have a better look at these since there's only 5, so a single stack we can read them. This is the Samsung INR 18650s 20R, and that should be your code there. Get that on camera. This is the M18 Compact 2.0. Okay. And we'll put it back in. So, make sure I didn't fuck it up again. Yeah. So, battery terminals towards the curve. There. Be careful with your stickers so you don't pinch them between it. Like this one's going to. Lift it back up. Okay, both are good. Put it back down, and then you'll just reattach your 4 screws. We're going to have to do the same thing to the sticker on the 3.0 since it's covering both halves of the shell. To disassemble, just remove 4 Security Torx T10s from the bottom. 1, 2, 3, 4, and put them aside. I'm using my Craftsman magnetic bowl. Okay, now we'll need to lift up the labels. So just wipe it all the way across. One. Oh, went and broke that one. Oh wells. See, this is why you shouldn't be having a drink while you're working on stuff. Okay? And now you can just... Oh. They have one more at the front too. Should have probably just cut them. It might have made it look a little bit cleaner when you put it back together, but I don't really care about appearances. So since we grabbed it, we kind of, there we go, restuck it. Okay. Get this side again. Okay. Now we can just pull this top portion of the shell straight off, or actually the batteries come with the top. Okay. Just make sure there's nothing else holding it in there. It might be a slightly different design than the 2 and the 5. Okay, it's holding on to something in there. I can't really feel what it is, and I can't see it. It's probably part of that battery indicator that's, there we go. What was that? Okay, it looks like it was stuck to this sort of cushion right there. So this was stuck to this piece right there. Okay, there you go. That's the M18 High Output Compact 3.0 circuit board. You can get a look at the cells. It's in Samsung INR 21700 30T. There's all your information there. Okay, now we'll put it back together. You can see all the dust that's already collected in here since I used this in the area while I was sanding those posts for that wooden swing set I made. Blow it out of there. Let's make sure we put it together right the first time. So it'll go like this. So we'll want the indicator on this side with the battery terminal on this side. Yeah, I should have just cut it. It would have been a lot cleaner than this right here. So if you need to get in your battery pack, maybe just cut it along the two halves and it'll look a lot cleaner. Okay, now we're just going to drop the top of the shell back on. Make sure our stickers don't get stuck into there. This one looks like it might. So we'll pick that out. There we go. I really hope that's on frame. Okay. Yeah, you see how this one doesn't look very good anymore. But whatevs, it's just a battery. That looks okay. That looks good too. Okay. Now we'll get our 4 fasteners back in. 1, 2, 3, 4. Just snug them up. They don't have to be super tight. Oh, there's a fly on my head. Fucker. Bastard. Okay, there we go. All back together. The indicator's still working. And grab a tool to ensure that it is still operational. Okay. Yep, still working. All right, that's what's inside the M18 High Output Compact 3.0. Thanks for watching.